Yeah.
I'm gonna start from the room.
All right, bet.
We're going to pause just for a second for people to raise their hands, but we'll get started with Damien Harris as soon as you're ready. First question will be Mark Daniels.
Hey, Damien, how's it going?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks. I think for us, probably maybe the big takeaway from today was just that, Cam wasn't there and what's going on with him, and didn't want to ask you about Cam specifically, but I did want to ask you just what changes in a practice like today when, the bulk of the reps are going to Mac, what changes for you in the offense?
Nothing changes. We showed up today. Business is business being done. We got a new challenge this week. It was our first day back out there practicing. So, the guys that are out there, we got to go out there and do our job. It's as simple as that.
A different subject. I think it's been pretty notable the amount of running backs you have and just the talent you have in that room this summer. What's it been like working with the group of players that just all seem to be playing pretty well right now? It seems like you're all kind of feeding off each other.
Man, it's fantastic. I can't speak enough about how great it is to be a part of that room. A group full of special guys, on and off the field. But seeing guys do so many different things well on the field, it obviously helps our team, it helps our offense. So, that's what we want to do. We work every day to go out there and be the best position group that we can be in order to help this team be successful. So we've got a lot of great guys that work extremely hard, that are willing to do whatever it takes in order to help this team be successful. So having everybody be able to buy in and just put their heads down and grind and come together each and every day to do our part in this offense, it's been special so far.
Thanks, Damien.
Next question, Henry McKenna.
Hey, Damien. Question about Ramondre. It sounds like he's come a long way since the beginning of training camp. Ivan Fears mentioned that he failed his physical at the beginning, so maybe not off to like the best start, but obviously the preseason games and the production speaks for itself. So what have you seen from him developmentally and personally, just getting to know him?
He's been a great kid to get to know, really hard worker. Shows up every day ready to work, and has been doing the right thing. But I think that all of our guys are showing up every day with that mentality, just working hard, grind, do whatever it takes to help this team be successful. Out of ourselves and into the team that's a thing here. That's what it's all about. Being selfless and do whatever it takes in order to help this team be successful. So we've got a lot of guys doing that right now, a lot of guys working hard. And if we keep doing that, everybody keeps doing their part, doing their job, working hard, showing up to work every single day with the mentality to get better and to make this a better organization. I think that we can continue to improve.
I'll pause for a second here and see if anybody else wants to raise their hand, ask a question.
I could ask more if I've got a second. So Damien, now that you've been here for a few years, have some familiarity, what are some of the keys, would you say, to learning and getting involved in the passing offense in particular? I know it can be sort of challenging for younger pass catchers.
I think it all boils down to the same things that I just said. You have to come in ready, prepared to do whatever is asked of you first and foremost. Then you got to be willing to put your head down and grind. Every single day when you show up in this building, you have to put your best foot forward and be excited for the opportunity to get better. Whether it's in the run game, the pass game, special teams, offense, defense, kicking game, it doesn't matter. Those values hold true to whatever you do when you're a New England Patriot. Whenever you show up to work, do your job, out of yourself and into the team, and do whatever it takes to do your part to add value to this team. That's what it's all about. So it doesn't really matter the area or which side of the ball it is, or what direction you want to take it. Those same basic fundamental principles. That's how you end up being successful here.
Looks like two final questions will go Mike Giardi and Alex Barth.
Hey, Damien, I was wondering, we've remarked from where we sit how much bigger your legs look, how strong you look. I guess I just wanted to ask you, how much stronger are you, and what benefit have you seen that play here over the first few weeks of training camp?
I mean, yeah, I'm stronger. I
You
think
can,
that
you can brag about it. Go ahead. It's fine.
there's no need, but I am, and you know, I think that it's helped just as much as everything else I've said. You know, in the off season, I wanted to get in the best possible shape that I could be in order to do my job to the best of my ability. That way, I could create value to this team, do whatever I can in order to do my job to the best of my ability. And this offseason, getting in better shape was one of those things that I wanted to do, as well as improve in a bunch of other areas. And, you know, I've just continued to try to do that up until this point. So I just want to continue to do my part. That way, whatever I can do for this team, whatever the team needs of me, I can do it to the best of my ability.
Thank you, sir.
Last question, Alex Barth.
Hey, Damien. We had kind of a different viewpoint at practice today, and it's just a chance to see things from a different angle. And when you guys were running at us, it was really interesting to see kind of how you shrink yourself sometimes to get through a hole. And you just seem to have a real knack for it. You always have, not just today. But I'm just wondering, is that instinct? Is that something you work on? Is that something you've always been able to do? You know, what kind of goes into that? Because it happens very quick, but it doesn't seem like a simple thing.
I mean, it's a lot of things. You know, first of all, it just starts with, you know, God blessing me with the opportunity to be here, to be able to do what I do and do it at a high level, and then taking the coaching and the things that, you know, I learn every single play from experience, things that I learned from watching tape, the things that I learned from the coaches, from older guys, from guys that have played here. You know, there's a lot of different things. So just doing my part as best as I can, you know, it goes back into whether it's getting in better shape, becoming more flexible so I can, you know, move my body in different ways, getting bigger, faster, stronger. That way I can withstand, you know, the grunt of a long season, and also learning and using my knowledge to the best of my ability to help make things easier for me on the field. So there's a lot that goes into it. And, you know, I'm continuing to try to get better every single day. That way I continue to do whatever this team needs me to do.
Cool. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Damien. Devin McCourty should be next in this room.
Oh,